Episode 4. Call me Carter.
Okay.
You have a delivery. Google, if you're out there and you want a good voice for your automations, call me now.
No. Okay. Sideman comes in. Take 4. Episode 4. Call me Carter. And go.
And we're live. No, we're not. I keep saying we're live. We're not live. We're not going live, are we?
What?
One day. When are we going live?
Well,
Do you think the next one? Or we're not ready to go live yet?
I think we definitely should go live.
That'll be quite testing. Anyone that's gone live before on...
But I feel like it should be after Halloween because I feel like Halloween's like exciting and like then after Halloween there's like nothing to do. Or maybe that's a Canadian thing. So I feel like post Halloween, and Halloween's on like a Monday. So I feel like that Wednesday, definitely we should go live. Yeah.
Go live? Okay.
And we'll post these ones before and then it will be, and then people can have like Q&A. Like,
yeah. That's something that we had to do. Do we ask your fans on Instagram?
well, I don't know if I have any fans yet.
We don't have any fans,
Build
right?
fans, please. Or haters, whatever. If you hate and you want to ask a question, that's totally
It's the
fine too.
Same. Haters, fans. They love you because they hate you. Is that right?
I don't know. Like I'm hoping it's not all that.
No,
It's been a tough couple of years, okay, people. Like fuck.
That's true. Jen, what's the book? We
No.
had a book. We had a
No,
book.
sorry. Welcome to episode. Nick's supposed to be in control of the show, okay? Yes, it's Call Me Carter, but he's the producer and he's daddy.
Sorry, I'm daddy.
And he's not doing very well today because he's obviously hungover. He's had a big night and he's an hour late to coming here. So I will do my best to just guide the show like a daddy would.
Yes.
So let me just
Welcome back to Mr. Producer.
I'm sorry. I thought I was
golden-
still taking
Sorry.
control.
Please forgive me,
That's
Jen.
totally fine.
Please take the
This
floor.
is what happens when you drink too much. So on episode 4 of Call Me Carter, we're going to talk about what you did last night.
Oh.
Just
So
kidding.
Tuesday, actually, I will say, Tuesdays are my days off. And so I had one drink. I had a really nice bottle of X amount of years old.
You had one
whiskey.
drink.
No, I had several of one bottle.
This was the best part because he was messaging me last night about how expensive this drink that he was drinking. And I was like, I'm pretty sure when you're like going into like dating the bottle, like you're drinking some fine ass shit. Like that's not meant to be drinking
true.
by yourself or B in more than one drink.
That's
So
true.
how many did you?
Pretty much almost, I'm not going to say the whole bottle, but close enough.
Okay. I'm not
And I
gonna make
haven't
you-
drank in a long time. Like, I'm not a drinker, but I haven't
But when
drank.
he does, he goes for the expensive one.
And honestly, I can't.
What was it?
It was a
Please make it expensive, otherwise it's about nothing.
Glenfiddich. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
But it was given to me as a present.
That doesn't mean it's expensive.
No,
though.
it was either 80 years old or 100 years old.
Do you know
Something
what
along
color
those
it
lines.
was? They usually come in colors like blue.
It's like a-
I don't know.
It's got like a green kind of tint to it, but
This
it had
is
like
why
a
we
really...
need the producer to be Googling this for us so we're not like so stuck behind. So anyways, did you finish the bottle?
No, there's a little bit left.
You just for sakes of like
That's right, just in
not
case.
finishing the whole bottle,
Just
right?
In case the friend comes over and is like, well, let's
I didn't
drink
drink the whole thing. It's like when you were a kid, I don't know if anyone else did this, but like when you had vodka, like, you drink the vodka and you put it back in the freezer, but you put water in it. But when you're like young, you don't realize like vodka doesn't freeze. Well, water does. And then eventually the whole bottle is like frozen. This also happened with GHB at a friend of mine's house, which is,
GHB.
yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Is that
It's a
German short-haired pointer? No, that's a dog. That's GHB. Never mind.
another time.
Never mind. So Jen, it's. I need to say I think we need to recap the last 3 episodes. I think they've been really great. I've really enjoyed doing this.
I've only been able to watch one of them because I laugh so much that I get embarrassed for myself and I have to stop watching because I feel so awkward for my awkward self on TV. So, or on whatever film. So yes, if you've made it through the first 3, I hope I'm getting better. Like it is very nerve wracking.
Are you easing into it now? I kind of am. Like, it's kind of...
I'm trying. I am. Yes. I've always been into it. You just like, when you hear your voice back, you're like, oh my gosh. And like, oh my gosh. Apparently that's what I do when I'm really awkward is laugh. And I haven't been able to get through like the whole edited versions of our episodes because I get so embarrassed myself. I'll try to listen when I'm at the gym and it's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm by myself and I can't handle it.
I think
But I
you speak very well.
definitely have been taking feedback from like the little bits of myself being myself and trying to edit those parts.
You when you listen to it, you say that I sound great, but when I listen, I think you sound great too. I just think we're just in our own heads.
Well, but sure. Anyways, I don't feel like I've been laughing like I did before, like that nervous. You know, it's like when someone says like, or like,
Yes.
yeah. I guess it's just about, you know, loosening up and whatever.
Exactly. We did a podcast 2 years ago, whenever it was. And I think that one was really good too.
It was really good, and we should have filmed that, but we didn't.
I know. Why didn't we?
I don't know.
I think
I was
I
really
think that was
dressed up
my
that day
fault.
too, and I remember being like, "Why is he not filming?"
Sorry, that was definitely
He
my
had
fault.
terrible decorations at his office, but
That was the old podcasting studio. The new one that you never saw was really, really good.
see now
It's
I feel like there's
black.
like an expectation though, and it's just like
But what I've
it's
noticed,
like it's just like
what I've noticed is that this is a really nice, like a decor for a podcast.
I like
Because I
it.
think it's really relaxed, really cool.
Yes.
And you got some really, the
Sure, it is in part of my giant mansion I have. I'm just kidding.
this is a 43 bedroom home
It's in one of
in Turak.
right?
So-
Google that.
So she only allows me to see
Totally
one little
fucking
space.
kidding. Totally fucking kidding.
This is a 43 bedroom.
I'm not going to
home
sound
in,
ghetto on you because this shit ain't ghetto. But
It's-
like,
in Braybrook.
why are we even talking
Sorry.
about
I
that?
don't
Wait,
know.
you were the one who's like, don't.
You were like.
This is what happens when your producer is hungover, losing the plot.
Jen.
So basically, I was like, okay, here, Nick. Here, producer. I just got this new book. It came from Amazon on a Sunday. Fuck, I love Amazon. And I just like quickly read through the titles, like, you know, to inspire him to like ask a question. And obviously he's come up with nothing. So there's the laugh.
Hold
Oh
on.
my God.
Give me the
So
book.
I'm gonna, no, I'm not
give me the
giving you
book.
my
I
book
want
that I
to-
have not. No. So
I want to read the way you read the titles to me.
I was thinking about this. Okay, so what is the last? No. Okay, even better. What is the last? This is going to be super cheesy. Motivational thing you've read on Instagram or like TikTok or in a book that like
Nothing
you can
from-
remember.
Okay, first of all, nothing from Instagram. and
Okay, it's
TikTok.
not like we don't sometimes flicker through and read something.
That's true.
Can I tell you one?
Please.
And
yeah.
I wasn't actually prompting that question to prompt what I was going to say, but it just made me prompt. It was like one of those like, oh, how to become a millionaire 5 steps. And the first one was like, whatever, swipe. If someone's, hang on, think. If somebody like makes fun of you for something, stop and say, are you okay? I just thought that was so funny. Like,
That is-
whatever. Are you okay?
Are you having a mental breakdown?
I'm sorry. Are you okay? I think it was more like, did you really like just do that? Blah, blah, blah. And then, I'm sorry. Are you okay? And there was no hand gesture. I added that in. I just feel like that's like, I just thought that was clutch. Like, without even just like,
I like this.
No, but just like just
that's
pausing
like- is
back, like when someone's mean to you, right? Like,
Is it
yeah, you know, and there are mean people. Are you okay?
If you said,
Right? Like, and like, what would the mean person say back? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just being mean today. And the third party, which there would be a third party, obviously, well, we would have just walked away if there wasn't, right?
a good tactic that I've read about that
So that's
is
one of the 6. But okay,
One of
so
the 6.
okay, so he does have tactics.
One of them-
I told you, once you get the brain going, it just goes.
along the same lines of what you were saying. One of them is if someone's saying something to you, you say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Because if someone's trying to make fun of you and then you ask them to repeat it,
Oh, that's
it
funny
loses its momentum. of
So if you ask
nastiness.
somebody, imagine if they were like mean, and then you're like, "Are you okay?" and they say yes. Oh, okay.
Can you
repeat that?
You
Which is funnier though.
completely controlled that situation.
No, it has to be that way. That's good.
Right?
Okay, so like Disney.
Jen,
We're at work with colleagues. I'm like with like the boss.
I don't diss people. I don't think I know.
This is a role play.
I know, but I don't think it's not natural to me to upset someone.
No, but this is role
But
play
not
because I want
also
to
not
try and
upset.
use
Okay,
like
ready?
the method.
All right, Jen, you ready? Your hair looks stupid today.
Are you okay?
Yes, why?
Can you repeat that?
Your hair looks stupid. Doesn't. Looks great. Your hair looks great, Jen.
As the boss and I walk away, whether my hair looks fucking stupid or not.
For anyone that's listening to this, you have to
Everyone
go watch.
that's supposed to be listening to this.
No, but if they're only listening, not watching the video, like if you're only watching this if you're listening on Spotify, you're not really going to understand what Jen just did. But can you describe?
No,
what
you don't
just
even
did?
need to understand it. It's the whole point of the
But no,
word
the
part.
the action of your hand and like walking
No,
away with the
there's no.
boss.
It's not the whole point. The point is the words. Okay, close your eyes. I'll be mean to you.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I have to
So
close
you're-
my eyes?
Because you
Oh,
said
we're
like the
pretending to-
watchers or the listeners.
Well,
So
I don't
close
want
your.
you to be mean to me.
No, I just want you to. We're trying to
Are we
prove the
rolling?
power
Okay,
of words, whether
okay,
this
go on.
works or not.
All right,
Do you
go on.
remember the two lines?
Go.
Wait, I'm going to be the abuser and you're going to be the abused.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Jesus, this is
we
what-
go to work and it's like, well, Nick, obviously
Yes.
it looks like you didn't do any of your work on the weekend.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm fine.
Can you repeat that, please?
So you can't laugh, Nick.
Yes, Jen.
I said
Am I still closing my eyes?
I can't be bothered. Right?
It does. It devalues the
Well, you start
nastiness.
laughing too.
Who could be
Don't
mean
role
to
play
me?
with Nick.
Who could be mean to me? I just laugh with them. I'm like, yeah, that is funny.
That's why you don't have coworkers.
That's true. I just have employees. That's true. They have to laugh at my jokes.
So far,
give me-
episode 4
give
has
me-
been about nothing.
I want to hear another empowerment phrase that you've heard that really resonated with you. Let's do it.
Oh, gosh, okay. There's tons of like in my notes on my phone though.
But
They're
is
that
it-
empowering. I can't
like,
remember.
What about a
them.
value that that's really has stuck with you? Something like in the hardest of times. Like what brings you out of the hole?
Oh my gosh, there's tons of values. Yes, okay. Okay, well, time's one thing, but I won't even get into time because if I get into time, I'll be going on for days about how valuable time is.
Time is bloody valuable.
Time is the one thing that you can spend and you can't buy,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Except I read this one book about like freezing body. Anyways, that's
Freezing body.
freezing like for the future, like
Oh, cryogenics.
yes, great book, which I have somewhere under the table. But I won't get into that now because, like I said, I can talk about time for ages.
Taking all of our time. And that's right.
No, but it's just
Proving the point.
crypto in the future. Like cryptocurrency is literally for like buying the future. Like people don't even, I didn't realize until okay, that's for another episode.
Oh, is that what it means?
No, but like okay, so. All right, fine. I'll get into this. Like, whatever.
Please.
Like, okay, so one of like the uses of okay, so you can't like legally, I mean, like freeze yourself for the future and like have a fund for it and like invest in the science while you're frozen, you know, for that future. And then like you don't know what kind of guarantee you're going to get out, like let into. Like, imagine if you were frozen cryogenically for like 50 years and then you got out and it was just like this effed up future and it was just like not your cup of tea. Well, what a waste of time and money. These are the rich of the rich. Yes, this is an underground theory of like, you know, whatever. But we all know the underground dark web exists and we all know there's reasons for crypto. So anyways, it was just a really interesting.
That's a good point, actually, Jen. I never thought about that.
I didn't until it that was a really
good
lame
point.
version of like me going into it, and it's like the whole way like crypto and like the dark web started was like these like online users with like their secret names, and yet like it just anyways it's quite fascinating. I'm trying to like find the book that I borrowed from a friend because I kind of like just took it off the shelf. I should have returned it, but he moved to Sydney. I still want to return the book, but it's Can I get it? Or
I get it. I'll
I don't
chat to
care
the people.
I think it's like
That's
under
a
here.
that's a really interesting point that you made. Imagine having all the money in the world and then being like, well, I'm going to freeze myself.
Have all the money in the world, are obsessed with
Hold on,
it.
they can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay.
But imagine imagine having all the money in the world, and you're like, I want to be alive in another 1,000 years.
Digital
and then
cash.
you wake up 1,000 years later after cryogenics or whatever it's
But
called.
what if the 1,000 years
And
didn't
then-
turn out?
Exactly, like that's what I'm saying. Like, what a
But do you
waste.
understand that, like, with modern day science, it's illegal to freeze people like that? Like, you can't be like, okay, so I'm at 80 and I'm rich, and I'd like you to put me in, like, where is your fridge that you go into, right? Like, you obviously have to have, like, some compound of, like, this fridge that you go into that's cryogenically, and people are going to take care of you for 80 years. Obviously, you have to have a cash reserve for that entire situation.
I think it's a once-off fee. And it's
I think if you're that rich, like, no one knows about it because we're not that rich. Anyways, so
I want to say like
it was in this book, Digital Cash, that I read about, and that wasn't my topic about. I don't even know how we got misled to that, but it definitely is a thing that comes up. And yeah, for sure, in this world, like, this world's fucked. There is
Can you show me the title?
It's called Digital Cash.
Oh.
The unknown history of the anarchist utopians and technologists who created crypto. Like, it's all about crypto.
Can you read the first chapter, but read it in a sexy voice? Let's see how it sounds.
Absolutely not.
Come on,
No.
on, please. Or should we say
This book, my gosh, I had to, like, hey, crypto's like new to me, and, like, you know, everyone wants to, like, have their little crypto moment, but I thought this book like cover didn't do it like any justice. It just looks like a weird, like, whatever, but it's really taken, like, the tokens from different, like, monetary, like, values, like different bills and coins and stuff, and made this awful mosh. Sorry to the artist.
Who is it? Who's the artist?
I don't want to name them
bring them on the
because they're
podcast
on the
as
internet
well.
and they'd be all over this shit. And I just feel like this is such a good book. And, like, I just never would have been attracted to it with this cover. It just happened to be at a friend's house who I respect. So I just, like, borrowed it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Okay, whatever.
That's definitely a guy's book.
I just, like,
can you see? That's definitely.
Is it attractive?
Look, it's got the third eye. It's got
That's from the American dollar bill, the pyramid.
But isn't that your third eye?
But that's
Not
from.
hypothalamus.
But that's from the American
Yeah,
bill.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the pyramid. Like, yeah, but that's from the, like, what is the most, like, recognizable bill in the world? It's the American dollar bill.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
like,
you know what's crazy
down
is
the
if you
rabbit hole.
actually, like, flip through the pages and read it.
It's sticky.
You can.
If you flick it, why is it
Okay, I definitely
Just
don't wank
kidding.
off to digital cash.
I'm telling you, this is not your.
That's what I read when I'm at
This
work.
This is every guy's. Hey, I'll give it back. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks. But I did borrow it from someone, so who knows? I mean, it's a little. I don't know.
Great. I mean, great. Choice.
It's actually really okay. Whatever. I didn't realize that my podcast was going to be about book reviews, but so far, I think I've talked about 3 books.
Call me.
All
Carla,
right. So,
the book club specialist of cryptocurrency.
can you imagine? It's like a side leg.
I wish we had our headphones, and I'm sorry we don't have our headphones. That's
I know.
completely my fault.
Because if you guys saw like how many books I had, oh my gosh, you'd die.
Well, we had to raise this. We had to raise Mr. Producer up in with some books.
Stop it! Stop! No! These are all books behind here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. There's some big cabinets.
Yeah.
You read it? Yeah. In episode 2 or something like that, you went through the books that you love.
Episode 2. Yeah, okay, whatever.
We went
Anyways,
through it.
like, I sound like a fucking nerd. I also like to watch
Don't
porn.
be afraid to be a nerd, Jen. Okay.
I'm not afraid to be a nerd. I just
Reading
think it's
books-
boring, like someone talking about a book. You know what I mean? It's like you either get inspired and then you go and you get the book and you read the book, or you don't, right? So,
But
I
tell
mean,
me-
this is a good book. I suggest, like, going and, like, borrowing it from your friend, or, like, it's not cheap, but,
You can
like,
click on her Amazon
you know?
link.
oh my, I said I bought my first book on
do it.
Amazon last 2 weeks ago, and it came on a Sunday, and I was like, Amazon, what is this thing, Amazon? Okay, not like that. But usually when you get emails, it's like from Amazon, you're just like, scam.
Wait, so hold on. You're telling me that Amazon delivered on Sunday?
They did. What? Swear to God. The book I ordered.
Really?
Yes, and I have to.
Oh, Amazon's like full on.
I was like, well, yeah.
Think about they have to pay their staff double time and a half.
And guess what? The book was like half the price if I went to the... No, that sounds bad. Like, I think you should pay for... Anyways, it was...
Jen's ripping off.
No.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Jen's very sensitive about that because she's an artist herself. So I take that back. I'm only joking.
the book is titled "You're Too Good to Feel This Bad." So I'm like, hang on, but it literally got delivered on a Sunday. Like, I'm sorry,
That's an
Couriers,
interesting
please,
topic.
and like Aeromax and like all these other places can't even like deliver within a 5-day period of like coming around the corner from like the airport.
That's an interesting
So-
topic, Jen.
I don't want to talk about book
No,
delivery.
no,
It's
not book deliveries.
interesting.
But the topic of
No, my other book.
should you feel
Stop! Leave my books alone. His brain's not thinking for himself. So, how about this one, Nick? How about this
Hold on.
one?
I have a
Here's
really
no.
good- I have a really-
How about this one? So,
We're
when
still-
you are hungover on a weekday because it's like your weekend
weekend.
or whatever, like I get that because whatever. That's just my life. But like, okay, so what are your first when you wake up and if you're lucky, wake up? What are your first 5 regrets?
if I wake up?
Well, no. What are your first 5 regrets? And then, okay, go. And then your first, like, what do you call those things? Like New Year's plans. Like your first, I will never again. Okay, go. Your first 5 regrets.
I don't think I have 5 regrets when I wake up.
Okay, maybe this. Okay, so
But the one thing I
first
regret,
thing. Okay, fine. You're daunting. Like what? Like what are the emotions that you go through?
the first thing is like, I'm so cold. I wish I put 2 alpaca wool blankets on me instead. That's the first thing. But summer's coming, so that won't be a problem.
Where are you sleeping?
Well, it's just
Are you on the floor? I'm looking at the size of him and looking at the size of me, and I'm thinking that's not the first thing I think of. Way I'm too hot.
I sleep in the backyard.
Okay.
You know-
Sometimes I sleep on the floor if I've just like made my bed and ironed it because I don't want to like crease it.
Okay, stop. Let's backtrack. You mean you iron your bed? How?
With an iron.
On the bed?
No, I do it before, like.
Oh, right,
So it's
right,
like
okay,
hotel
okay,
crisp
gotcha.
sheets. But like sometimes like it looks so nice. I just don't, or I'll like roll in like this, like a stone.
Just not to...
And then just like roll it in the morning so I don't have to do anything. It's just like, it looks like a hotel. Yes, I used to live in a hotel for, I don't, whatever. It's fine.
Honestly, fresh sheets are good. Fresh
Oh,
sheets
these are fresh. These are like crisp.
crisp.
This is hotel
Yeah,
crisp.
that's the word,
And no,
crisp.
I don't have a maid or nanny. I'm doing this myself.
And you get in and your feet like open up the crispiness of
Says the
sheets.
man who's like too hot. That's fine.
Thank you.
No,
Am I too hard for this
okay. So no,
podcast?
is this so? It's like working with me normally. Someone who's just like completely
Are
off
you not
track.
enjoying this? Hold on. Are you not enjoying this? This is really fun. I'm having a blast. I should be hungover more often.
It's because you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
We've been through this. I know. I'm Mr. Facts. Remember? And then you were like, you haven't said one fact, and I'm like, that's true.
I'm
And now-
Mr. Facts.
remember
Episode
the-
4. Who the fuck are you?
Mr. Facts.
All right, go. Give me a fact.
It takes 8 seconds for the light to get here from the sun. Boom. You've just been schooled, son.
8 seconds
Yeah,
from the light to get here.
from the sun. So if the sun blows up, you won't know for 8 seconds. Did you know that? Another thing, another fact. The stars that we're looking at now may or may not be there. We're looking into the past.
That's a lame one.
Well,
Do you know, like, the people that are on your dollar bill? What is it? It's 2 animals.
we don't have a dollar bill, Jim.
Whatever. Like on your money,
10.
it's 2 animals.
don't-
On your coins.
Oh, yes.
It's 2 animals. What are they?
An emu and a kangaroo
Yes, and which way are they facing?
towards each other.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'll tell you why they use the emu and the kangaroo.
They're not facing towards each other, though.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Tell me why, though.
Why we've got those animals? Because they're the only animals that don't walk backwards. They
Yes.
only walk forward. Yeah, is that right?
That's why they're not facing towards each other, because they could separate. They're facing backwards, so they can't.
See? Oh my god.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not Australian, but I did hear this off of
think I
like a
have a coin.
5-year-old in front of me on a plane once.
They know so much.
I swear to gosh. And I mean, where's your coins? Can you get a coin?
I don't have a wallet.
Well, I don't have any coins in their wallet too, right? That's almost
I
like
don't-
sad.
yeah, I know.
Oh, you got a 50-cent coin in your wallet,
I
mate? I'm like, well, fucking oath. We can bum a cigarette. And sorry.
Welcome to Australia, Jen.
No, but
This is.
but
you,
it does make
you're a
like
full-blown
I'm
Aussie now.
I'm pretty sure I remember that. like
I think you're right.
you're right about the concept, like, and that's if they're facing away from each other, they can just run away, right?
true.
So I think the whole thing is they're facing away from each other, because that way they can't, like,
But I thought they're running towards the coat of arms.
no, they're at the coat of, like, they're head to head or
Yeah.
like tail to tail. I don't know. Oh, now you're making me confused.
You know something interesting?
Oh my God, would you put your life on it?
Was that Jeopardy game? What is? Which way?
Do you know why I'm turning this little boy? Because he's the only two animals that can't go backwards. Maybe you're right. No, you're right, because they're face to face.
Yeah.
And they can't get back out because they're stuck face to face.
And they're running towards the coat of arms.
No, they're at the coat of arms, and they're stuck face to face,
they're
and they can't go backwards, right? Because they can't go backwards.
Stuck. What does that mean?
Well, it means that in Australia, the way that they solve problems is, well, you
get stuck.
fuck, mate. They don't really solve problems. They just take two animals that can't actually get out of the situation, and then they put them on their money, and they say, "G'day, mate. Welcome to Australia."
Excellent. That's exactly how we speak.
An emu and a kangaroo.
You know we're both immigrants?
Oh gosh, let's look into that.
Do you know that?
Okay, I'm Canadian, obviously. We have, anyways, not animals that are stuck fighting.
Have you ever found your coat? Not is it the coat of arms or of your family, like your family history?
No,
Do you want to?
I mean, not really.
Why? Do you have cousins? Or do you have family? Or is it just you roaming around?
I like
this earth?
literally was like one of those people that like came from a stork and they just like dropped.
Good.
At least my parents told me, right? So far, I only have one daughter that I know about.
Can we be sure she's your daughter, Jen?
Just one that I know of. You never know, right? Jerry Springer, woo woo. Just kidding. Obviously, I'm a woman.
I love Jerry Springer.
Fuck,
What he was some kind of a financial commentator.
I wouldn't
And
be
then he was like,
surprised.
"There's not enough money in this," so then he went and produced trash TV
The best.
and made millions of dollars.
Imagine we could do trash TV. Australia would love that. It's pretty much like Love Island, Love House, Love this.
What would we make? What would be the trashiest? Let's think about the trashiest
couldn't do
TV
it.
show that we could ever make.
A current affair.
Oh, just kidding. A current affair.
I did.
A current affair.
She's retiring. It's fine.
It is pretty.
No, I don't know. This is pretty trashy. Like this is. I mean, not trashy like that.
This?
Well, I mean, like I'm a nobody.
Are you kidding? We've got Mr. Producer. He's a golden jaguar, for goodness sake. You don't find this in today.
It'll
tonight.
get better for sure. Once we get some feedback.
We got to get onto 60 Minutes. How do we get onto 60 Minutes? Let's make that.
Oh
an aim.
gosh, I can. That's not hard.
Is it? Is it easy?
No, I just mean like maybe no, like I don't know. I mean, 60 minutes, right?
It's 1 hour.
Can you if I tried to put an hour show on right now with my daughter, she's like, "What is this?" But it's a commercial. The TV's broken. No, it's commercial. TV's, anyways. I like to like turn off.
How-
Sometimes I take the battery out of the remote. Sometimes, or like I'm just cheeky. It's like,
so she can't operate it.
yeah.
Oh, Jen.
I don't like TV in the morning. I just think it's like you don't need TV before you go to school. Okay, you can like read a book and like kids just like sorry, Mike. Kids, they just take so long to do everything. Like it's just like, okay, eat your breakfast, brush your teeth, get the things out of your eyes, pick your outfit, blah blah blah. It's not very many tasks, but somehow they're like awake 2 hours before you, and they get nothing done, right? And you're just like. Ugh, and the whole time it's just like nagging, and you're like, oh my god, like literally I can do what you have to do in like 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
No more TV. And like it's a Mixer Man right now, or this like, do you know what's on the corner of an envelope and goes like all around the world?
Jesus.
Do you?
What's
A
around?
stamp. Oh my god.
That's
Anyways,
good.
Oh my God, I've only heard it 1,000 times. And then like Mixer Meister, like this one guy, he like makes all these arts and crafts. And he's really cute, like all these arts and crafts, right? Which is why she goes to daycare. Cause like if you had a house full of pom-pom, like I have all these things, but I'm not pulling these out after like work and like, and it's just like, you just feel like this shit parent that you're not like making these like fake bats and there's not like 80 of them in the house and oh my God, and glitter this and ask your mom to do this and that. And it's like, I have all these things, but that's why you're at care.
But you do all that stuff. I've seen like all the fun
But
activities.
until you meet like Mix, whatever his name
Like,
is.
not enough.
No, it's just like never endless.
What is this mix and match? What,
I don't,
what
I
is it?
don't make, I can't, do you see how much I don't like them? So I'm like,
Is this like Blippi? Do you remember Blippi?
yeah. Blippi loves color orange, yeah?
Yes.
Oh God, how do I know that?
Blippi was annoying at first, and then I'm like, and then I found out he's worth $75 million US, and I'm like, this guy knows some shit. And then I started like, okay, he's cool.
I should just like literally start recreating my kids' shows that she likes and be like, here's all the arts and crafts that I could be doing with you when I'm actually working. We're gonna try that. Maybe not this episode,
Should we
obviously.
dress up as Blippi?
No, I'm not dressing up.
No? Okay.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna wear like a white tank top. I don't think I'll get a women
the-
audience, but like maybe a male audience. I'm like, hi, welcome to.
Blippi!
No, you can't say Blippi.
Can we? Welcome to Blippi.
Call me Carter's Crafts. Hey,
And then you
that's
can
not a
also-
fucking joke. We're filming that next week.
Oh, we go. God. And you can say,
And it'll be all about spooky ween.
ooh.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I'll just like some
Spooky Ween. Ooh. Boo.
Boo.
I'm watching all the little kid TV. I'm hooked. Super Simple Songs is the best.
Oh, you're gonna be hooked to Call Me Carter's Crafts.
Call me Crafts.
No,
Carter.
Call Me Carter's Crafts.
Call me Carter's Crafts.
We're gonna carve a pumpkin. No, it's gotta be really basic, babe.
That is basic.
I'm really good at crafts, by the way. Not my
know you are.
crafts.
I
My
know
crafts
you are.
don't have to be basic.
You should see. Remember when you
Maybe this is just a starting point for like what my real like life career is going to be. Is going to be like to take Blippi down and just be like, Coco, this is my daughter. I told you I could do these things. I just was 9 to 5ing or whatever, night timing my job.
Do you remember that time you were
nurse, by the way.
glitterifying? You were glitterifying the bike, or painting the bike. Do you remember?
Yeah,
How did that turn out?
I ended up like giving it into like that like thing in the circle of like the thing where you like give away like hard donations.
The charity bin.
Yeah,
Oh, look at you! Some kid is out there
cruising around in a big Coco cruise that I spent so long painting.
with glitter. And
I know. I
stuff
really
like
go
that.
full on when I go full on. Yeah.
Jen,
Sorry.
we need a time check.
Yeah, I know. We need like a life
the time?
check. Sorry. Okay, so this wasn't supposed to be so lame, but I'm thinking
You've been the
this is
best.
what you do. You branch out, right? Especially like this is the opportunity. Like there's like a lacking member of the team, and then you find other ways you can like fulfill. So oh my gosh, Call Me Carter Crafts. I am so effing good at crafts, and Christmas is coming in Australia. Sorry, you guys don't know how to make crafts, and you know it's not a thing about Halloween. So those are two things, and I'm practically wearing orange for the episode, but I can
unleashing.
definitely guide you through and your children. Because if you haven't carved a pumpkin, you really can't say Happy Halloween.
That's true.
Just saying.
Jen's unleashing on all you.
Truth be told, too, if you haven't seen the snow, can you really say ho ho ho?
Oh,
We'll let that one slide because the prices of flights are a little bit high right now. So let's focus on carving that pumpkin.
Damn girl.
I would suggest I'll leave this for what is the date today?
We don't know. Wherever
You don't want to
Jen
carve a
comes
pumpkin next week? Okay, next week on Wednesday we'll carve pumpkins.
in. Are we going to carve a pumpkin here?
Well, for my craft show, I mean, that I just
Can we
made
have
out.
what's the intro to it?
Carving pumpkins is not just like a 1 hour episode. It's like, what's the intro?
Like we need like a Call Me Carter
Okay,
Crafts.
Michael. Oh my gosh.
crafts. And you
Oh my
can be
gosh.
just
Stop.
copy out the
Okay, so
crafts.
no. By the way, my daughter's Halloween costume arrived today. Yay, Mom of the Year.
What is it?
Okay, so she really wanted to be
Wait,
a
when
cheat.
is Halloween? It's November
It's the 30th.
1st.
Oh my god.
31st, gotcha.
October 31st.
When's tax time? That's scary. tax time is worse than Halloween. True? True, everyone?
You did. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I didn't hear
Everyone
that.
out there knows what I'm talking about.
No. See, like, everyone in North America, like, we love Halloween. So, like, Halloween's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's, like, better than Christmas.
Jen,
So
look,
you okay.
time check. What's it say on your watch?
I don't know who he is anymore. My watch is
Time check.
It doesn't say the right time because I'm too scared to change it.
What's it say?
Currently, it says
9:30.
it's the 7th, and it says it's 10:40.
Whoa, Jen. We've explored and we've ventured and we have discussed many things of our new ventures of Call Me Carter Crafts.
What was that?
I don't know.
Anyways,
That's the intro to your
what
TV
the heck
show.
was that? Do. What was that? Craft time! Craft time! Oh my gosh!
When we look at
Literally.
when we look at the analytics, it'll be all men.
It's crafts.
99% men.
It's crafts. Who wants to make crafts?
With those
Crafty
very
hands?
crafty hands.
You want to carve a pumpkin?
Cool.
Oh, that
how do
doesn't
you
look good.
how do you carve a pumpkin? Can you show us how you? Oh Jesus! Can you show?
You have to get proper, literally, okay.
you have to get a proper.
Pumpkin carving supplies. You do. You can't just have, like, your home, like,
And then you put a light inside of it, don't you?
it's called a candle, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got work to do, apparently. Episode 4, Call Me Carter. Yes, okay, we're finding our feet, finding our way, whatever, our shoulders. But I think I laughed less. And Nick,
We don't have to recap now. We can just let them tell us what.
Oh,
they
okay.
think.
Well,
we've done a great job. You have to.
I can't listen to the
can
whole edited stuff, so because I get annoyed with myself and it's embarrassing. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like watching like yourself through like. Anyways, I'm still talking.
Jen, you need to get that book
Jen,
and be like,
you need this thing, the cut thing that I wanted.
okay, I'll bring it next week. You have to get that book and be like, you are better than you think you are. And you have to believe it.
Just stop filling. How about that?
Is that it? Ready? Go.
I don't know. I thought we already did that.
I'll make the sound effects. Go. Go, you do it.
How do you have a
I'll do the sound. You don't make the sound. I'll make the sound effects. Go.
what sound effects?
Well, I'll do them.
That was so
Go
lame.
again. Do
Nah.
something else. Ish. Ha ha ha.
That's the sound effects you can make.
Go. I'm watching you and I'm making the sound effects.
You need to make my sound effects.
Yeah, I'm doing as you do stuff. No, I'm doing the sound effects. Wow. Wow. All right.
That's fucking lame.
That's the ending. That's it. We'll
Can you
cut it
not?
there.
Like, this is
that's cut it there. That's excellent.
Mike,
We're gonna cut it.
drop.
There. No, don't drop these. They're expensive. Please. Come on, sign us out. Oh, should we keep that?
Already
episode?
did!
All right. I'll get the last
Didn't
one.
I?
Thank you, everyone. That's been great. It's been a slice.
How about?
All right, let's cut this.